Good afternoon, Iroquois Raiders. This is Rob Fulk, principal of Iroquois High School, and I want to welcome you back to the 2021 school year. Let's begin by saying this is probably the weirdest welcome back of any school year that I have ever worked. This will definitely go down in history as being one of the more difficult times in education, but I want you to know that we are here for you as a school, and we will do our absolute best to support you. In 6 weeks after the start of school, the Jefferson County Board of Education will reassess whether or not we can return to in-person instruction. We'll know more when we get closer to that time for kind of what the school year looks like, but otherwise we start at home in online learning. A couple things I need you to do. If you don't already have a Chromebook and reliant internet access, you need to go to the JCPS website. You can do it from your phone and get a Chromebook, sign up to the link there, or you can call the school and we'll walk you through it, and then you can come up to the school and we can deliver it to you here, or in some circumstances we could definitely take it to your house. But the main thing is we need to get connected with you. So if you are seeing this and you are a student, make sure your friends know, please, so that we can account for and get every student connected for this NTI 2.0. You're going to have 7 classes a week. Just as if we were in a normal school day while we were in brick and mortar. You'll do a 7-period day for each class. Each week you'll be responsible for at least 2 synchronous instruction sessions. Synchronous means live, face-to-face on your Chromebook or other wireless device. Like I said, please make sure that you're spreading this message to your friends as well and the rest of your classmates so that we can make sure we account for every student. Be on the lookout for our orientation videos that are coming this week. Also be on the lookout for our social media. That will be the best way that we consistently can express our messages and get information out to you. Lastly, what I want to close with is, as I said in the beginning, this is a very weird time for education. This is a difficult start to the school year. However, we will do our best to absolutely support you. And my focus as principal is that you are supported, that we take care of you, and that instruction occurs once we make sure that you're safe, you're good, and that you have everything that you need. So we will get through this together. It will be a bump in the road on hopefully a very memorable school year. I appreciate your time. We'll see you soon.
Hello, students. I'm going to take some time to go through our student expectations during NTI 2.0 for your orientation. If you don't know me already, I am Mr. Bacon. I'm an engineering technology teacher here at Iroquois, and I'm also our school's technology coordinator. If I can help you in any sort of way, please email me, and I'll put my email address right down there at the bottom. NTI 2.0 is going to look a little bit different from NTI 1.0 based on some daily participation. I'm going to go over those 4 ways that you can daily participate, which is counting for your attendance in each of your classes. The first one is one-on-one video or phone call communication between teacher and students. The second is a group video or phone communication between the teacher and the whole class or small groups. What you'll find, which is on our next slide, is that at Iroquois we've developed a schedule where each teacher will have a time allotted for them and for their classes so that students can hop in, have a completely synchronous lesson with their teacher and the other students in their classes. And this is one of the easiest ways to get that daily participation and check-in. You can also have some student times logged in to Google Classroom or another learning management software. With Google Classroom, I will say, for your teacher to know that you've logged in, you'll need to make sure that you leave a comment, maybe you turn in an assignment, but you want to make sure that you do something active so that your teacher knows that you checked in. And then the last one is your submission of your paper assignments. So if you pick up some paper assignments from one of our sites, as long as those are getting turned in, you'll also be counted for your daily participation. This is the schedule Iroquois High School has for NTI 2.0. If you look up at the top, you'll see that Mondays and Wednesdays are odd days. And what that means is that in bold, your first, third, fifth, and 7th period teachers during those allotted times will have synchronous lessons. So they'll have a video conference available and students will be able to go to Google Classroom, log into that class, and then they can get into a session with their teacher where their teacher will be live teaching. The same thing is going to be happening on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but those will be your even classes, and that's going to be 2nd, 4th, and 6th periods. And so the same thing, your teacher will have a video conference. You'll be able to get in there with them and you'll be able to learn directly from them live. What you'll also notice is that we've built in some office hours for teachers and some independent work time and club time. The independent work time is just in the morning. So maybe you get up and you're a little bit groggy, or you're getting some of your work done for each of your classes during that time period. Office hours are just times when your other teachers are going to be available. You'll notice that your even teachers have office hours on the odd days, and your odd teachers have office hours on the even days. Make sure to take advantage of those if you've got some questions. Those will be the best times that your teachers can respond. On Fridays is really open for independent work time. You'll notice that we have a schedule for that as well, and those are specifically office hours for teachers that may or may not be a video conference, but you can check in with them during those time periods and then make sure that you've got your work turned in on Fridays. We also have some different class expectations, especially since we'll be having some completely together video conferences where we'll have multiple students and their teacher in at the same time. So I wanted to go over those class expectations with you. First one is students will be present and engaged during those synchronous learning times. This is really important. Your video is not required, but it is encouraged. When you're speaking through video, it can be hard to really gauge if students really understand something if you can't see them. So please make sure you've got your video on if you can. Be prepared to answer questions like you would do in class through video, voice, or chat. If you don't answer through video or voice or chat, your participation will be negatively impacted. So make sure that you understand just logging into your video conference isn't enough to make sure that you have your participation. You need to make sure that you're also engaged with that lesson that's going on. Continuing on our class expectations, your microphone should remain muted while you aren't talking. Video conferencing tools can only pick up one voice at a time, so it's really hard when multiple people are talking at the same time. Please use respectful language when you're with your teacher and your peers. We have this expectation at school. That expectation is going to continue while we're doing NTI. Discussions in the chat during synchronous sessions should be on the topic of the lesson. So please make sure to stay focused. We know you haven't seen your friends in a while, but while we're doing our lessons, please stay on topic. All homework assigned by teachers during the week will be due on Friday by 5 p.m. unless noted by your teacher. So you've got that independent work time built in on Fridays. Make sure you're getting your assignments turned in during that time period. And last, students should check their email, Google Classroom, and Google Sites on a regular basis. Please make sure to check those a couple of times a day. Maybe something didn't post from your teacher. Maybe there's an update to your assignments. Check in with those very often so you can make sure you have all of the correct information. That's all I have as I'm going over student expectations. I hope you have a wonderful start to your school year, and I'm really looking forward to working with you.
Hey Iroquois students, this is Dr. Kingsley here. I'm here to talk to you just for a minute about Chromebook Distribution. I'm in charge of it here at Iroquois, and it's actually really easy to do. To request a Chromebook or a mobile hotspot for your house, all you have to do is go to the JCPS website, and at the top of the website's a big green button that says Chromebook or Hotspot Distribution for NTI. You simply click on that and then follow the online directions to fill out the form in order to request a Chromebook or a hotspot. If you do not have internet access, you can call the school at 502-485-8269, and one of our clerks will be happy to fill out the information for you in order to request a Chromebook. If your student has a Chromebook from in the spring during NTI 1.0, you will not be able to check out a new Chromebook as you already have one. If that's an issue, please again call the school and we will figure out to problem solve for that. The Chromebooks will come in boxes like this. Your name will be on the Chromebook. We ask that you, when you receive your Chromebook, that you keep the box. We would like for that back. Also, this is what the hotspot looks like. It's a little mobile device that plugs in that's got a SIM card, and you'll be able to get the internet in your house. Every JCPS student who needs a Chromebook should be able to get a Chromebook. We are not limiting those to one per house. So if you've got 5 children in your house that need a Chromebook who are JCPS students, they should be able to each get one. However, we are limiting the hotspots to one hotspot per family because this one hotspot should be able to handle all the internet service that you need in your house. So once again, go to the JCPS website and fill out the form, or call the school at 502-485-8269 in order to request a Chromebook. When you call, there's one other important thing. We'll be matching up your information into Infinite Campus. So if your phone number or address don't match what we have in Infinite Campus, you'll most likely have to call at the school number to talk to a clerk to make sure that's all updated. If you have any other questions, please feel free to call the school once again at 502-485-8269 and ask for assistance. Thank you.
Hey, what's up, Raider Nation? My name is Terry Pulse. I am the Youth Service Coordinator here at Iroquois High School. First of all, I'd like to welcome all of the new students that are going to be attending here at Iroquois. And I'd like to welcome back all of the former students that were here the last couple of years. I am super excited that we are getting to start school back, even though we're starting it back NTI, but that's okay, because we're going to have a good time regardless. Over the past summer, your teachers, staff members, everybody in the school has been working extra hard and trying to make sure that you guys are prepared and ready to start back and get off to a great start. My role here at Iroquois, as some of you guys know, I'm the Youth Service Coordinator. Part of Youth Service Coordinator job is to help remove non-academic barriers from the lives of our families and students. And so what does that mean? Good question. You guys ask good questions. Well, part of my role is to make sure that you guys have everything that you guys need to be able to achieve and to be successful in school. That could be from mental health counseling, that could be a part-time job, help to get into college, it could be substance abuse counseling, career exploration and development, and referrals to health and social services. So let's say, for example, that your family is going through a situation and you guys need some help, maybe some guidance and maybe some referrals in order to get help with that situation. You could contact me or one of our support team members here, and we'll be able to assist you in whatever situation that you have. So my job here is to help you out. So I don't have all the answers, but at the same time, I can try my very, very best to help try to find those answers. Your teachers will be sending a link out to you probably the first week or two of school that's going to help you be able to connect to us and be able to make a referral to ask questions, or you could speak to any staff members and they will send you my way. So once again, welcome back. My name is Terry Pulse. If you need anything at all, please feel free to reach out to your teachers, staff members, the schools, and they will give you my number or my email. You can contact me directly. All right, so I'm looking forward to a great start. If you take care and enjoy the rest of your summer, because we start back to school next week. All right, take care. Bye.
Hello, Raider family. My name is Carmen Belafont, and I'm the Academy Coach here at Iroquois High School. In our first 2 years as part of the Academies of Louisville, we have worked hard to develop relationships with business partners in an effort to bring more work-based learning and post-secondary education experiences to our students and teachers. This will mark our 3rd year as part of the Academy's family, and it also marks some very exciting changes for our school. You will notice when you return to in-person classes that the physical location of your teachers may have changed. Human Services Academy and Builders Apprenticeship Academy are housed on the 1st floor, while the Freshman Academy and Create Academy classes are held on the 2nd floor. Your Academy principal and counselor will be located within these areas as well. This change will provide an exciting opportunity for you and your academy to truly develop your community and identity. You can look forward to helping create branding for your space in the building that will be unique to your academy. Your academy will also host special events, especially for its members. We are so excited to have you as part of the Iroquois family and look forward to having an amazing school year.
Hi, I'm Carrie Joman. I'm one of the academic instructional coaches at Iroquois High School, and I'm here today to answer some of the more common questions that families and students have before the beginning of NTI next week. Many people have asked, how is NTI going to be different this time around? Well, In spring, NTI 1.0 was more about enriching or extending learning that you had already done. This time around, NTI 2.0 is going to focus on content that you have not learned, which is why it's really important that you log into classes at your scheduled time. Teachers will be able to help you answer questions, give you a little individual attention if you're there in person online. Though we do know accidents happen and emergencies occur and the internet does go down. So if you do miss a scheduled class, they will be recorded and will be posted on Google Classroom. Another question people have had is, will we continue to do AB classes when we actually go back to school? And the answer is no. We will go back to our 7-period day when we return to school. Others have asked, how are you going to make sure that the school is safe when we return? Well, we will have another orientation for families and students and staff in order to explain our expectations and make sure that our staff and students know exactly what needs to happen for everyone to stay safe. Right now, we just want you to focus on NTI and stay very safe so that you don't get sick before coming back to school. The other question that was asked was, if I see a therapist or mental health counselor, will I still have services? And the answer is yes. Your therapist or mental health counselor should have contacted you already. However, if they haven't, go ahead and call the school and we will make sure that they get back with you. The school number is 502-485-8269. Another question, I tried to order a Chromebook, but they said I couldn't have one. Well, you have to be enrolled at the school where you're ordering the Chromebook. Therefore, if Iroquois is not your home school, or you haven't been enrolled at Iroquois, or you've been enrolled in a different school, you cannot get an Iroquois Chromebook until you are absolutely sure you're enrolled. Therefore, once again, call the school and we'll work this out, 502-485-8269. Finally, if you are enrolled at Iroquois High School and you've requested a Chromebook, where can I pick it up? Well, you can come to the school Wednesday through Friday, which is August 19th through the 21st, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. There will be someone outside handing out Chromebooks. You cannot go inside the school building, unfortunately. Then finally, actually there is one more question. Is Iroquois a feeding site for the district for NTI? And yes, we are. Those times have not been put out yet, but we will get those to you as soon as possible. If you do have more questions, please call. Once again, it's 502-485-8269. Thank you.
Hey Raiders, this is Mr. Shoemate, Dean of Students. I cannot wait to get this year started. I look forward to meeting with you, working with you, whether it's virtually or in person. You guys are going to do great things. See you soon.